Drake and Party Next Door just dropped some sexy songs for you. And let's be honest, this ain't it. We've waited years for a full-length Drake and Party Next Door collab. And on paper, it sounds like it should be an instant classic. A return to those smooth late-night R&B vibes that made their past collaborations legendary. The reason why we wanted a collaboration album in the first place. But instead, we got 73 minutes of uninspired songwriting, lifeless production, and chemistry that just feels off. At its best, it sounds like a collection of songs that were left off More Life or For All the Dogs. And at its worst, well, let's get into that. Just hear me out. Fans have been begging for a Party Next Door and Drake collab for years. Every time they linked up, recognize Come See Me, and don't forget Since Way Back, it was magic. People expected, fans expected. Emotional R&B over OVO production. Instead, we got over an hour of the same rehashed vibes. Weak hooks and the overall feeling that Drake and Party Next Door didn't really put much effort into this. The entire project feels like it was thrown together in a week. No passion, no creativity, just a bunch of mid. Standout tracks, aka some redeemable moments. No Key was dope, upbeat and energetic, a rare moment of life on the album. The problem is good by comparison, but not by OVO standards. Feels more like a leftover from a DJ Khaled album. Die-trying acoustic pop with a laid-back feel. The problem, catchy but forgettable. Party Next Door sounds like he's singing on autopilot. CN Tower, the vibe, it feels like their attempt of making a hometown anthem. The problem, bland production and zero standout moments. Get to the skips, let's get to the skips, aka tracks that missed the mark. Crying in Chanel, dope name. Off rip, dope name. I'm almost mad that the name of this song is wasted on this poorly written song. It feels like their attempt at a heartfelt ballad that falls flat because of overproduction and lack of real emotion. Spider-Man, Superman. Don't get me started on the name. A track that tries to be playful but ends up feeling gimmicky and just out of place. Small Town Fame, another dope track name. It discusses the pitfalls of fame, but lacks any real depth and ends up feeling superficial and just a shallow song. Drake used to own this lane. But songs like Marvin's Room, Jaded, and Jungle, those had real emotion. But here, we get copy and paste bars about late night DMs and flight arrangements, and toxic relationships that don't even sound believable anymore. P&D, Party Next Door, is barely even trying. It's like he's afraid to sing with any real emotion. OVO's signature moody synths, they are here, but they just feel generic. It's no evolution, no fresh ideas, just the same tired formula we heard 100 times before. 40's production used to be rich and immersive. Here it feels flat and uninspired. Even the mixing is weird. Some tracks feel overproduced and some feel unfinished. After Her Loss and For All the Dogs, we hope that this will be Drake's return to his R&B roots. Instead, it feels like he just phoned this one in. The real issue, it feels like Drake doesn't want to be here. There's no excitement, no effort, it's just vibes for the sake of vibes. This was supposed to be, I think, Party Next Door's redemption arc. A chance to show that he's still that guy. Instead, he gets completely overshadowed by Drake, even though this is supposed to be his project. If anything, this still proves that Party Next Door is still stuck in a creative rut. All in all, this album is unfocused, uninspired, and way too long for how little it offers. Drake sounds disconnected, P&D sounds uninspired, and the production is recycled. Some sexy songs for you should have been a statement project. Instead, it's background music for a playlist that we'll forget next week. OVO can do better, we've seen it, but this ain't it. But what do you think? Drop your favorite track below if you even have one, and share your thoughts. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.